Assalamu Alaikum. Hi, my dear butterflies. How are you all? It's me, your Fareeda ma'am, your English teacher. So, welcome back to my English class. Today also, we can start the class with the for knowledge. Rabbi Yasir, wala tu'asir, wa tammim bil khair, wa bika nasta'inu, ya fattahu, Rabbi zidni ilma. Rabbi zidni ilma. Rabbi zidni ilma. Okay, have you had a breakfast today? And how about water? Are you taking water? ആവശ്യത്തിന് വെള്ളമൊക്കെ കുടിക്കുന്നുണ്ട് എല്ലാവരും. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ഇനി നമ്മുടെ ഒരു ടേമൊക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞ് നമ്മൾ അടുത്ത ടേമിലോട്ട് കടന്നിരിക്കുകയാണ്. വി ഹാവ് റീച്ച്ഡ് ലെസൺ 9. സോ ഫ്രം ലെസൺ 9 ഓൺവേർഡ്സ് യു ഹാവ് ടു സ്റ്റഡി ഫോർ ആനുവൽ എക്സാമിനേഷൻ ഇൻഷാല്ലാ. സോ വി ഹാവ് ഫിനിഷ്ഡ് ദ ലെക്ചർ, ദെൻ വി ഹാഡ് ഫിനിഷ്ഡ് വൊക്കാബുലറി, ആൻഡ് നൗ ടുഡേ വി ആർ ഗോയിങ് ടു സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ഫോണിക്സ് ജംഗ്ഷൻ. ഓക്കെ, സോ ആർ യു ഓൾ റെഡി? Hope you are ready with me. Then all of you please take your textbook, open page number 100. Century chale. Okay, so today we have phonics junction. Look at these sentences from the story. The two women asked one wise man after another, but all of them expressed their doubts about the existence of such paper. I do not know how, the younger woman answered sorrowfully, wiping her tears with a handkerchief. He asked the elder daughter-in-law to open his cupboard and take out the bundle that was kept on the lowest shelf. The father-in-law looked solemn and gave the same answer. The trees were so close together they could barely see through them, and thistles pricked them in every step they took. Okay, so they have extracted some sentences from the part of the story, and let's see what they are going to convey through this sentences. In the word doubts, the letter B is silent. It means that we do not pronounce it while reading the word. Similarly, the letters D, P, N and T are silent in the words handkerchief, cupboard, solemn and thistles respectively. Okay, so today we are going to learn about what? Today we are going to learn about silent letters. Okay, so they had given some sentences from the lesson, and from that sentences we can take out some words like doubts, handkerchief, cupboard. Okay, doubts, handkerchief, cupboard. Okay, so doubts, handkerchief and cupboard. And in the word doubt, the letter B is silent. Okay, first we take doubts. Okay, see, what is this word? What's the spelling? D-O-U-B-T-S. Okay, and you know the sounds of these letters also. Okay, let me say the sounds first. First, D says da, O says O, U says A, B says B, T says T, S says S. Okay, thus we know the sounds of all the letters which is given in this word doubts. Okay, now let us see how to read this word. Doubts, doubts. Just say with me, doubts. How to read? Doubts. Okay, so we had spelled D-O-U-T-S, but we didn't say the sound of B here, isn't it? What's the sound of B? B. Did we say diabetes? No. Diabetes? Did we say like that? No. Diabetes? No, it's wrong. It's wrong pronunciation. And what is the right pronunciation here? Doubts. What is the right pronunciation here? Doubts. D-O-U-B-T-S. Doubts. Okay? D-O-U-B-T-S. Doubts. Okay. So how to say that? Doubts. That means we didn't pronounce the sound of B here, so it remains silent here. Who remains silent here? B, of course. So B is considered as a silent letter. Did you understand? Okay, so if you need to find out the silent letter from a word, sure we need to pronounce that word. Only then we will be able to find out the silent letter. Next word, handkerchief. handkerchief, handkerchief. Okay, so handkerchief. Then okay, so in the word outs, the letter B is silent, means that we do not pronounce it while reading the word. Similarly, letters D, P, N and T are silent in handkerchief. D, P, N, T are silent. No, that's wrong. There is no T. There is handkerchief. D, okay, then P is not there. Cupboard, solemn and thistles. Okay, handkerchief, D is there, cupboard, P is there, solemn, N is there and thistles, T is there. Okay, so thistles also, I didn't write thistles here. We can write here thistles. Okay. Okay, fine. So, second one, handkerchief. Okay, handkerchief. I have already pronounced the word so that you are able to find out the silent letter in this word. Which is the silent letter here? Who can say? D, of course. Why? Because I said handkerchief. Hand. I didn't say handkerchief. Handkerchief. Did I say that? No. I said handkerchief. That means D is silent here. What is the sound of D here? D. But I didn't pronounce D. That means what? D remains silent here. So here the silent letter is D. Okay. Next one, cupboard. Yeah, here it is. C-U-P-B-O-A-R-D. Cupboard. Okay. Cupboard. C-U-P-B-O-A-R-D. Cupboard. Okay. Cupboard. Okay. So we said cupboard. And here P and B is there. We know the sound of P is P. P says P. P says P. And B says B. Okay, but we couldn't hear the sound of P here, isn't it? When I say the word, you didn't hear the sound of P. That means what? P remains as silent. Okay, so here the P is the silent letter. And next comes thistles. That also I have pronounced, isn't it? What's the spelling given here? T-H-I-S-T-L-E-S. T says T, H says H, I says E, S says S, T says again T, L says L, E says S says S. Okay, so thistles. But I pronounce as thistles. I didn't say thistles. Did I say thistles? Why? Because here the T should be silent. T says T. I didn't pronounce thistles. I pronounced thistles. Okay, thistles. I gave stress to this letter S and I didn't pronounce T. Okay, here I didn't pronounce T. Instead of T, I gave stress for S. Then I said thistles. Like this. Thistles. Thistles. Okay. So here the letter T is silent. Not this one. This T is silent. Okay. Thistles. Anyway, we can find B, D, P, T as silent letters in all these words. So today we learned about silent letters. Next, yeah, one more word is there. Solemn. What is it? Solemn. Okay. Here S-O-L-E-M-N. Okay. So S-O-L-E-M-N. S says S, O says O, L says L, E says Eh, M says M, N says N. Okay. So we know the sounds of all the letters given here. Now we are going to read the word, and that is solemn. What is it? Solemn. I didn't say Solomon. I didn't say Solomon. Did I say that? No. Why? Because here the N should be silent. Here the N should be silent. So I'm not able to pronounce the letter N. So I read as solemn. Okay. So here we found the silent letter N. Now did you understand? Now we can go for the table. Some more letters. I am always saying that grammar portion you have to take as a game. So it will be more interesting. and it contains lots of rules and regulations. So in the game also we have lots of rules and regulations. If we need to play a fair game, we must be able or we must be aware of the rules and regulations specified in the game. Just like that in the grammar also, if you want to study grammar well, what do you need to do? You have to learn the rules and regulations very well. Okay, so here you know the rules and regulations, so you can make a table. That also you can play. We used to write name, place, thing like that, isn't it? So just like that we can make a new play. What is it? Silent B. We can make columns like this in a book. Take a book and make column like this. Not now. I'm saying that when you want to play a game, you can use this game also, isn't it? Silent B. Then here silent D. Silent N, P and T. Okay. So, you people, see in this video I am teaching all these silent letters. Okay. The letter, how the letter comes in the words as silent. I am teaching you. But your friends, they don't know about these silent letters, isn't it? So it will be more interesting for you to play or you to win this game. How? Because you know the words. You know the words which contains these letters as silent. But your friends doesn't know. They don't know that, isn't it? So you can play the game and you can easily win this game. Okay? So learn this. First one, B. I won't read now. Try to read. I'll write and you need to read now. Okay? When I write on the board, try to read. It is visible on the textbook also. Those who couldn't see the board well can look at the book in front of you. Okay, fine. Okay, one more thing I need to specify. The word here, sandwich, handsome. Then what? Okay. So now let me read this. What is this? Det. What is this det? B is silent here. So do not close your lip to pronounce B, okay? Just say det. Here the B is silent. And what do you mean by det? Huh? What? Kadam. Okay? Det means kadam. Det, then doubt. Here also B is silent. And here sandwich. Yeah, you all like it very well, isn't it? Sandwich. Sandwich also D is silent. And handsome. Handsome. No D there. Do not say the sound of D. Next here, column, condemn. Column, condemn. We are not pronouncing N here. And here, psychology. Psychology, P-S-Y-C. Then you are saying, see, sir, the first letter is P itself and we are not pronouncing P. We are just saying psychology. Isn't it? We are just saying psychology. And what is this? Pneumonia. Isn't it? Pneumonia, it's a disease. Pneumonia, and there also P is there. And whenever I read this word pneumonia, I remember about one teacher who taught me when I was in 8th standard. He was, his name was Mr. Chandra Bose, sir. So I still remember him. He was very funny and he was a good English teacher also. And once when he was dictating the notes, okay, when we were studying, the teacher, they won't write the things on the board always. When we reached high school, they won't write the notes on the board. They used to dictate and we need to copy down. Okay, like just like that. Here we need to listen and we need to write it. And once he was explaining the notes and he was dictating the notes of English and we were noting all these things. Then once he said, pneumonia, like this. It was in a different way he pronounced this pneumonia. It was more funny when he said that, pneumonia. Then we wondered why the sir is saying like this. We know that word should pronounce as pneumonia, and we were wondering, and we were looking at him, and he said, yeah, if I didn't say pneumonia, you won't write the letter P. So it was really a good joke. So whenever I write this pneumonia, I used to remember my sir. Okay, so the word is pneumonia. Okay, so pneumonia, we have to write pneumonia with P, but don't pronounce the letter P. Okay, next comes castle and wrestle. Okay, so castle, wrestle, everything you know. Death, doubt, sandwich, handsome, column, condemn, psychology, pneumonia, castle, wrestle. Okay, so psychology and pneumonia, we were P is there. Don't forget to write P there. Okay, psychology, pneumonia, castle, wrestle. Okay, that you remember, but here psychology, pneumonia, P is there. You have to write P at first. Okay, then comes an activity, a small activity, and it is very interesting also. Page number 101. Now read these sentences and underline the silent letters. They had given some sentences, and you know, in that sentences you need to find out the silent letter and underline. First I will do one question for you, and the first question, we have psychology, classes. We have psychology classes on Wednesdays. Okay, we have psychology classes on Wednesday. Okay, so here we have psychology classes on Wednesdays. Okay, I have already read the sentence so that now you are able to find out the silent letter. Because why? Because I have already read. Okay, so you got the pronunciation. So you know what are the letters that I didn't pronounce. That letter will be the silent letter. So here P and here Wednesdays. So of course here D is silent. Now did you understand? You just need to underline the silent letter. So the balance, how many questions are there? 7 questions are there, and it is very easy, and I hope that you will be able to do the assignment very well, and you must do it and send me through WhatsApp. Okay, inshallah we can meet in the next video with grammar junction. Till then you take care. Assalamu Alaikum.